Ironton Outdoors is brought to you in part by Tailored Graphics. They make incredible graphic tees and logos. And Team Giraffe Outdoors. Visit their Facebook page. Welcome guys to the next episode of Ironton Outdoors. We're here at White Bear Lake around here, beautiful body of water here in the metro. And I'm starting our episode off with a new lure Team Giraffe made. This is called, I'm not sure what I called it yet, but I'm calling it for now a little piston or something like that, or little lure. I really don't know what to call it right now, but I might call it something along that line. Anyways, guys, this is a really good lure. I wanted to simplify the bucktail. The skirts are way too big on these bucktails, I personally believe. It's sometimes in the water. I really like to have a good bucktail that's just short with a blade that's really good. And I really want this to work. So we're gonna get this to work, and this is Team Giraffe's new invention. So we're gonna get fishing with this, see how it works, and hopefully we can get a muskie on this episode like we did the last one. But most importantly, Big Jake. So I really want to get his Big Jake on in the boat here. But let's get going, let's do it. Wow, that thing casts really nicely. That thing, I can really get some air under that lure because I weighted it really nicely, you guys. That's what I want. Another long episode. That's what we're doing out here. I talked about the Ironton figure 8 last time, and I want to push that as hard as I can. So go around just like that. Go deep in. I felt, you know, sometimes when I first get out on a lake, a first brand new body of water, my senses are overwhelming, so I'll feel a lot more confident about the lake starting off. So I'll do more figure 8s, Ironton style. But once the nerves kick in, once you don't catch anything, once you realize the lake is just as dead as the last one, that's when everything equalizes. So, all right, let's keep going. Oh, all right, guys, there we go. There we go. All right. We're gonna see what we got here. All right. All right. That is a fish, all right. There we go. There we go. Wow. Wow, that's how we do it. That is how we do it. All right. Got a fish. And it's a juvenile muskie. It's a juvenile. All right, you gotta wear the gloves. I'm not gonna stress this anymore. I'm only gonna say it so many times, guys. You know, I don't want to see anybody in the group getting cut by these fish. I always get a pair of these, go to Menards. These things are extended pliers. I don't want to cut the hook on this because I need this lure. Oh, fuck. Come here. What a beautiful fish, guys. These are that is a nice juvenile muskie. This is a pike right now. People call these pikes. But what happens is once they grow to a certain size, their colors change and they'll transition from a pike into a muskie. I really love this one. These are what I call juveniles. So we're gonna put him back. Good little fighter. And we're gonna let him go. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Always wear the gloves. That was a good fish. Put it over here. That was good. Alright guys, I'm using one of the best lures in the industry right now. This is called a Bulldog. And right now, the only issues that I have with these is the fact that they hang up. A lot of times is that when you throw them, the hook will come up and hit your leader like this. So, guys, that will destroy a night on the water for me. If it happens one time, I'm done. I'll put the boat on the trailer and go home because I'll be so worn out from trying to drag this thing into the boat. I don't know. It's a real hard thing to do when it happens. But I'm going to show you how to keep that from happening. You have to cast it a certain way. This is the Ironton way. I figured out how to do it. What you do is you don't just cast it hard. This is what you do. I figured it out. This is called the Ironton way, how to cast a Bulldog properly, okay? This is what you do. And I'm only going to say this one time because I'm only going to say this one time because I'm not going to constantly, I don't have time to explain the same method all the time on an episode. So just listen clearly how to do it. You don't flip, you don't flip it. You lob the lure, guys. It's just like this. You lob it just like that. And that way that lure does not flip over and hit the leader end of your rod. Or the leader and hook up on your leader. So that's how you deal with the problem. Poseidons are just as bad. They're awful. I mean, I've come out here before on these lakes. I put on a Poseidon. First cast, the thing hung up on me, and I had to kill myself to get it in. Guess what? I was so irritated. I put the trolling motor back up. I put the lure back in the tackle box. I started the engine, and I went back to the launch, and I put the boat on the trailer, and I went and did something else with my day because I don't want to deal with that stuff. I don't want to deal with it. They're poorly designed lures when it comes to that stuff. Sometimes I wonder why these front hooks are even on here, because most of the time these fish are going to come up from behind and hit the bait from behind. So I might even take this off, and you can do it too. It wouldn't be a bad idea, and I'm considering doing that too. So see what I'm talking about right here, guys? I will literally stop everything I'm doing. I'll be done. I will pack up, I will be done. The only reason why I'm not doing that right now is simply because I'm filming a show. I have to commit myself to be out here. So this is a problem right here. Right here, I had to kill myself to get that back into the boat. And there's a special way of throwing it. I just showed you just a second ago. You lob it. I made the mistake of not doing that on the last cast. You go like this. You do a lob. You lob it. And that's how you get those from not doing that. And I call it the Ironton cast when it comes to plastic baits like Poseidons, Bulldogs, stuff like that, guys, because it is the worst. And I have literally, I've even said it earlier today, I have literally just, I got off the lake. I left, you know, from this stuff happening. And first cast one day, and I left. And it shows that's what men do. That's exactly what men do. We don't mess around. If things aren't working, we leave. We go do something else. So that's how it is. So make sure that you don't want to ruin a fishing trip, guys, because you don't by having that happen and you end up leaving the lake. So just all you got to do is make sure that you want to keep that hook free from this leader and lob it the Ironton style, and you'll be fine. So that's all I got to say. All right, guys, this is day 2. I'm out here right now. I'm gonna start out with some trolling on this lunging lure. This is a really good lure. It's one of my guys, anything I fish is a good lure. I'll just say that right now, but not all of them. And I'll say it if I don't like it. But we're gonna start trolling with this a little bit. I hit it really hard. I hit it really hard around here. I hit it really hard last night on the structure, so I'm gonna try to get some open water trolling in so we can get this done. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna keep going. It's been a great venue so far on White Bear Lake. I've been welcomed with open arms out here, and it's just been a great venue. Ironton has fished on this lake now and done a show, so hopefully that will attract some attention to the town and bring in some revenue. I hope that does that for people. So for the residents around here and the businesses around here, I really hope that does. But yeah, I'm even hoping that it helps a lot of people. Me coming out here and fishing this lake, and it helps the community out business-wise. And you know, come to White Bear Lake. Ironton was here. And pretty much so. All right, I'm gonna start trolling now, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Let's have a good day. Let's have a good evening out here. Let's see if we can get Jake in the boat, and I know I can. So let's do it. Something bit at that, you guys. Oh, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Something bit at this lure. I felt the strike and I thought, oh, we got something, and then it just never got the hook set. So I am very incredibly disappointed in that. But it goes to show you, when I tell you guys to use a bait, I'm not going to tell you twice to use a bait. When I tell you to use a bait, you listen to Ironton, all right? So I mean, it's proof here. So I'm just going to try this again. We're going to get this back out again. Maybe something else will strike. Maybe it's a hot time right now. So let's do this. All right, guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna troll that. We're gonna fish that reef over there on the shoreline more. So we're gonna hit that. It's just been stingy all season. I've been having to work my butt off for every single fish I put into this boat. And I've done what, 4 episodes now? No, 3 episodes previous to this, and I've put 2 fish into the boat. 3 episodes, 2 fish, guys. So I mean, it's really been a stingy, hardcore stingy, just a hard year so far. But that's just how it goes, guys. It's just how it is. I know the very first Ironton episode I did, I put 4 fish on camera within 10 minutes. So you can never predict any of this stuff. You can't. So we're gonna start. We're gonna hit this reef, and we're just gonna keep going. It's been a really hard, stingy year, but it's just that's what it's all about, and that's what it is. So oh, there we go, you guys. There we go. Here we go. This is all right. All right. All right. We got one on. We got one on here. Let's see what we got. All right. No! No! Wow! It got off. It got off. You worked so hard. You work so hard for that, and then it gets off, guys. That is just awful. That is awful. All right. Got the big net out, did everything I was supposed to do, and then the fish gets off. It's so close. Oh, there we go. There we go, you guys. Another one. Here we go. All right. All right. There we go. Bring the fish over. Bring it over. This time we're not losing them. No! No! Second time the fish got off. Wow. Gotta calm down. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's okay. Right now, I'm gonna be jigging this Bondi bait right off the weed edge down here, And the weed edge is about 18 feet, so I'm gonna be jigging it down there, and I'm gonna see if there's anything hanging out down there. So we don't know where these fish are. I don't know where they are. I've tried so many tactics out here. It is what it is. It's just been a stingy year, but I'm gonna keep trying everything I can think of. Oh, there we go. There we go, you guys. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. No, wow. It's getting old. It's getting old. You know, it doesn't even faze me anymore. Third time it's gotten off. I just cannot get a fish in the net in the last 2 days. I got one on the net the first day here. This is getting old. But that's just sad. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna keep going. I'm not even fazed by it anymore. I don't know why it's happening to me, but it is. It's happening to me. Third time now. If fish gets off. It was a juvenile muskie. Once again, it was a pike. Before they transitioned into a muskie, I was using a bulldog. Really sad. It really is. We're gonna keep going. Hopefully, we can get one in the net. I really need to get a muskie in the net. I almost had one, guys. I almost did.